Okay, so we are talking about being these multi-dimensional selves, and we often talk about the higher vibrations or the higher dimensions, and we forget that we are very, very human. Stuff happens, and that's the purpose. Things are supposed to happen. But when we take it seriously, usually it's a habit that's formed over our timeline about finding a solution within the scope of our mind. Yeah? So the solution, a higher vibrational solution, will always come when I can let go, when call upon my higher self, the quantum self, to find creative solutions. And of course, it doesn't need to be about problem solving. It could be anything. Every single moment in the day can be more quantum, can be um, more dimensional, not in each way. So imagine breathing as if your heart chakra had nostrils or a mouth through which to breathe. Each in-breath goes into the heart, and each out-breath releases stuff in the heart chakra. Allow your attention, usually very much behind the eyes, between like in the forehead, in the mind, to slow down. And again, slowing down seems like a negative thing if you are looking for a solution, but allow it to calm and start lowering into your heart and breathe through your heart. The beautiful exercise when you don't know what to do, your mind tries to figure out what you want, but your heart already knows. You might even want to put your hands on your chest. Just feel that connection with your deeper self. Relax all your muscles. And from here, we're going to invite our higher self. Be present as much as possible. I'm so sorry you've been disconnected from your deep heart. That you lost original life purpose. I'm so sorry you felt alone in this flesh body. And got disconnected from the higher self, from the heart self. I'm so sorry you were only partly living. And becoming a victim of circumstances. And finding solutions from this point. So you might have something that's troubling you at this moment. Or maybe leave it open-ended as a general concept, as how I get sucked in to resolving with a limited energy or a limited mindset. So think of something that you would love to change or manifest, or even gift to the world or to your community. And stay breathing in your heart. Stay very present in your physical body, but allow the sensation of your energy body around you to become active in your awareness. Yes, you are your body, and you are also something beyond your body. And in the flower of life of creation, which is the template, it's the grid of planet Earth's consciousness, you can move along these energy lines with your consciousness. When you are in a place of creation and creative solution, you can call upon assistance through the web and find the people, the situations, the opportunities that are always there for you. They're in your infinite possibilities. So the more you can become free of your limited thinking, the more you are connected to the whole. So breathe deeply through your heart chakra with one part of your consciousness. And with another, see yourself from the outside. And start floating upwards with your vision, taking in the space, the room where you are, or the area if you're outside. And keep on expanding and start seeing how by going up and up and up, the roof of your house or the area where you are becomes smaller and smaller. There's a part of your consciousness breathing through your heart chakra, and another one taking distance, allowing a perspective of distance to be created. And allow yourself to reach the clouds on a beautiful sunny day. And keep on going up. And you start to see the roundness of the earth. And you have lost sight of your roof, of your place. You're like a little ant. And from this place, with pure compassion, it's not that you don't matter. But from this perspective, you can see the whole, everything. By taking this distance, you might remember things that were difficult, but then became resolved. And invite your higher self to be with you in this expanded vision. To remember you are a link in creation, connected to everything. And that by taking a limited view, you resolve your immediate situation, but from the mind. Allow inspiration from this distance, from this semi-detachment. Sometimes we want an immediate solution because that will calm our anxiety or our nerves. But if you knew a solution, a better solution, a more creative solution, a solution of love, of light, of higher dimension was available, and you had to just invite it or wait a couple of hours more or a day or two more, but if you knew that it's always there, would you still be in a rush to resolve it in your daily reality? And the more you get accustomed to inviting higher dimensional solutions, the quicker they come because the more trust you will have. So you might have been rewarded, celebrated, complimented by resolving as a child situation, homework, and the ego takes on the applause. It's not necessarily an area where they would like to give it up. And imagine as if your higher self is looking through you, not seeing just the 3D, but seeing the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, all the possible avenues. And as if something inside of you takes over and finds the perfect solution. Feel that presence, feel that expansion, feel, even remember situations that seemed impossible and were resolved. And from this place of expansion, allow yourself to start floating back down to that pool of that breathing through the heart chakra. Slowly, there's no hurry. Allowing this perspective of expanded consciousness to come with you. But feeling that pull into your body. So it's not into the body, they're saying it's more around. You're so expanded that you can't imagine fitting that expanse into your 3D body. Allow it to stay around you like a sphere. And again, through your heart chakras, as if you're breathing it in. As if you're breathing in this new way of interfacing with the world. It sounds wrong to the mind to be detached, because that means we're separate from, but in fact we are detached from what's going on, but totally present and connected to everything, to be able to see the multiple solutions. Always remember that the way you resolve will be according to the frequency, the thoughts, the abilities, the awareness, the amount of higher dimension you have in your consciousness. Go on breathing in your higher self. This aspect that's been accustomed to being visited when we meditate, when we are in a spiritual practice. Allow it to be present in the most complicated of situations and the most beautiful. Allow it to be present always. So the higher self will have a higher mind, will have a higher heart. It is literally a a deeper dimension. This higher mind will create different solutions and pathways. And this higher mind will be a little bit outside of your programs, that you might not speak up because of fear or because of rejection or not knowing how. Literally imagine as if some higher force is taking don't know the word. Control is not the right word, but taking initiative through you. So an analogy that we're showing is, or happens very often at home, is when someone can't find anything. I can't find the screwdriver. And you know where it is. And it's not that difficult. So here it's the same. The 3D consciousness might freeze. Not that it's not a good tool, but it might stay with its limitations or freeze or have a moment of doubt. And so as this sort of higher, broader aspect of yourself can come along. There we go. So even though something is very important, very active at the moment, in the bigger picture, it is a moment in time in your life. So when you have a situation where you find you might be reacting, remember this. You might even place your hand again over your heart. Breathe in through your heart. And how would you like to resolve it? Okay, deep breath in. Just enjoy this expanded state. And allow your consciousness to understand that it can use all of its abilities to resolve life, situations, conflicts, anything. Okay, deep breath in.